So the query from Taluka Kagal district Kolhapur Maharashtra was management of clinic money, handling of personal money, understanding tax. So the simple answer is, if you don't know how to manage clinic money, the best way is the universal formula is 50, 30, 20. 50% goes to your needs, 30% goes to your wants, 20% goes for your retirement investment planning, or plainly speaking, investments. Now, this is a formula which we say is after deducting your expenses, which means if you have earned 200 rupees, about 50% of that is presumed as your expenses and goes in your clinic expenses or professional expenses. So you carry home rupees 100 out of 200. Out of that 100, this is the way the budgeting is to be done: 50, 30, 20. 50 needs, 13 wants, 20 in your retirement plan. If you believe that 20 is less, which I also say for professionals, if we say 20, you can say 20, the 20% hota 100 ka. It's not 20%. If you look at the gross income, it is actually 10% because you're looking at 200 rupees. So 20 is 10% of your gross income. As a dentist, as a medical person, as a doctor, the simple endeavor should be that you understand we have 1 decade less than our normal colleagues, normal medical colleagues, or normal, you can say, commerce or humanities colleagues. They start their life at 22, 23, properly earning, and end up at 62, 63, properly around 38 to 40 years, I would say. We start 28, 29 properly, start earning reasonably till 30, 30, 32. Some may be lucky to start early, but practically we have 1 decade or 8 to 10 years less than them. How time matters, I'll show you in some of the slides, which I have placed strategically at the answers. In the practice management session, when I was answering them extempore. Here I've tried to fit in, as I said, the solutions and the answers along with the video links, along with the, you can say, the video, you can say snapshots, and of course, along with any analogies if I have come across any. So if you're not happy with 50, 30, 20, as it is 10% of your gross income, I'm talking only of the investment part. Needs and wants are your choice. You can follow the Bhavdeep formula, which I have made in lockdown only, 45, 15, 40. I've taken 5 from your needs. We all can adjust that much amount from our needs. Taken 50% or 15 from our wants and added that 20 retirement investment or the investments for us, which means that we are doubling it. Technically, we are doing 20% of our gross income, and it is very, very easy to do it if we employ that formula. Now, having said that, the question is, for many is, sir, I'm not earning well from clinic. How do I even employ 50, 30, 20 or 45, 15, 40 also? I barely make 50 only. Net is 50 only. So that means I make 45 only total, means net, or gross 90 rupees only, not 200 rupees. I make 90 rupees only. 50% goes in professional expenses. I'm having 45 rupees in hand carry home, which is barely good enough to meet even my needs. My needs are rupees 50. I'm carrying home 45. So what to say? I can't even plan for my vacation. I can't even plan for my outing of dinners regularly. I can't even plan for any other thing, leave alone my own retirement, my own children's education, my social security. That is the reason I hate India, because India does not offer any social security. The question is, there are 2 types of individuals in this category. Those who actually don't earn, or those who earn who don't actually show it in their books. Those who don't show in their books, I'll deal with them later. So I'll deal with the first part first in these few questions. If you're not earning well, you need to look at the reasons for that. What are the reasons? If the reasons are that you have lack of footfall, lack of conversion, that means you are lacking in good marketing and good selling skills. Today, unfortunately, we live in a world which is full of information, which is full of noise. Open any social media, आपको content कम मिलेगा, ad ज़्यादा मिलेगी. But that is the true reality. Times change. COVID brought in the online education and everybody became a coach. Even scamsters made themselves or announced themselves as coach. People enroll in their programs and they get nothing. So the problem is that if you are doing good work, and that applies not only to coaches, it applies to every profession. The problem is very simple. If you are doing good work, it is your duty to reach out to your target audience. And if you are not reaching out to your target audience, then you are missing out on a huge amount of traffic. I simply ask people, do you have a website? No, sir. Are you present on social media? Yes, I am present on social media, but clinic का मेरा सिर्फ एक page है, clinic के profile नहीं है, मेरे patients नहीं है, Instagram पे I don't have. They have all sorts of answers. The bottom line is the clinic is not marketed anywhere. The skills are not marketed anywhere, which means they are oblivious to the public, which means they are hidden from the public, which means they are not visible to their target audience. Imagine someday you have good skills. Someday a patient comes in, gets a good, you can say medium to big ticket case, gets a good treatment done, pays you well. But before he leaves, he says, Doc, you don't know तुमने क्या मेरे पे एहसान किया है. Even after paying, some patients say this. I have been troubled by this problem since so long, but nobody seemed to have a solution for me. You gave me the perfect solution. You did the perfect treatment. I'm very happy and satisfied with your treatment. And before leaving, he always says one thing. I do have a complaint. Where the hell were you all these years? Why I could not find you? Because I was not marketing. The dentist was not marketing. Before you answer the patient, you look at the heaven. Thank you. Kisi ne to meri qadar dali. Somebody has put in a price on my effort. Somebody has appreciated my effort. But because you were not visible, you are missing out on an extremely huge amount of traffic. Today, not having yourself virtually present on the digital world is like missing a digital Aadhaar and a PAN. If you are not present on social media, if you are not having website, if you're not marketing. Now, when I say the word marketing, people always confuse that word with advertisement and promotion. Marketing simply stands for adding value, updating your public. Even I am doing this as a marketing activity. Now, this marketing activity is not giving me any result worth in monetary ways, but it is giving me visibility. It is giving me credibility that I know this job. If some of you have, you can say, posted your pain points, you trusted me that I could answer it. You have registered for it. You logged in to attend. Probably some of you attend my YouTube videos also. So you have logged in to attend and listen to me. Yes, this person can answer my query. So what marketing does is gives you visibility, establishes your credibility, and positions you as an authority on your subject. This is marketing. The definitions have changed, my dear friends. If you are still believing that marketing means promotion, DCI promotion karne nahi deti, get real. Anyways, DCI ke norms online pe abhi tak apply nahi hote. But of course, does not mean that you go, you can say, out of the book, out of the track for that. You still have to obey certain norms which have been put. But if you are educating your target audience, if you are visible to your target audience in the form of videos, blogs, audio podcasts, posters, infographics, whatever way, shorts, reels, if you're educating public, you're establishing yourself as an authority. Somebody might not be your patient, but he saw your reel. His friend or his family member had a pain. Wait. I have saved that reel. He's a doctor. He must be having his address. He must be having his website. Let me just check his reel. I saved that reel. He goes to that reel, saved it, and you get a patient out of that. This is just a very small example. We even don't understand. Now, if you are not visible, you are missing out on huge amount of traffic, because 80% searches begin today on smartphone. It is a huge number, 80. It would be more only. This is 2021 data. Today in 2023, I believe even 95%, 98% searches would be beginning on smartphone. So understand, if you are not managing clinic money because of less money, then the problem lies in not being visible to the public. Then handling of personal money, simple logic is pay yourself first. People ask me, what percent should I pay? What amount should I pay? See, you have to do a backward planning. If some of you remember, I had posted an article from Idea Times part 80, 2 days back, that in that I've given 2 examples of reverse planning. If I have to open up my clinic in 2027 and I'm today in 2023 doing a PG, how I would, you can say, get onto that track in a reverse planning or a backward planning mode. I've given 2 examples, one of 2027, one another example. So go through those examples. So once you know that this is the amount that I need, these are my fixed expenses, these are approximate variable expenses of clinic, and this much amount I want to keep. Let's suppose 30,000, let's suppose 30,000, let's suppose I minimum want to sit on 20,000. So 80,000 is the bottom line. Now you go reverse. How many root canals you do? How many crowns you do on an average? Leverage those services. Make your target audience aware on those services which are paying for you in your clinic, and do a reverse planning and increase those services. And slowly increase charges of those services also. People increase all their charges without even understanding the bullshit. You actually may be doing 1 or 2 dentures in 1 month, or 1 or 2 dentures in 2 months. What difference does it make even if you raise the charges? Hardly 2,000, 3,000 rupees. But if you do 10 root canals a month, you're charging 3,000, you raise 10%, you are easily getting 3,000 more out of those 10 root canals. And I'm taking a very minimum figure. Of course, who's doing root canal must be doing at least 30 to 45 root canals a month. That is a bare minimum for any established or a middle level clinic. Bare minimum 25 to 30, and similar number of crowns. Imagine the amount you can garner by, you can say, increasing those services or increasing those charges. But people don't realize it. Where is the money coming from is very important in this regard. Then the third question was understanding tax. See, the simple way I can say is, okay, enroll for my finance workshop. I am not here to do promotion of my courses here, which I never do in any of my webinars. You all know that. My simple way is just Google tax on my YouTube channel. You'll get this. I've just searched tax, and you can find so many links. Some of the videos are as good as 2 years old. Importance and benefits of tax planning, tax saving or wealth creation, new changes in the Income Tax Act. This year, 2 very short videos. Why dentists don't pay income tax in India? Should I do it? Should I do HUF to save more tax? All these are old videos. Just Google tax on my YouTube channel. You'll get the answer. You'll at least get a head start. You'll get a knowledge of what tax is. But if videos don't give you any knowledge, you're free to join my workshop. I do finance workshop in November and May. So those are the times. You'll have to wait for a couple of times. Maybe if you have steam till then, you can wait, or at least you can start your learning. I've time and again said that all the basic topics, whatever even I take in my workshops, the basic version, the basic startup version is on YouTube. The only thing you need to do is move your fingers, sit in a distraction-free zone and listen. Don't listen it on the go, because my videos are sometimes heavy on you. You require proper watching them couple of times to get proper imbibing of the concepts. Although I try to simplify that. And that is not all. Some of the videos are from 2020 also. Even calculating your tax liabilities, sources of income tax and deductions, finance basics, presumptive taxation, major changes in income tax in April 21, So many videos are there just for tax only. सिर्फ आप इतने देख लो कि टैक्स की बेसिक नॉलेज हो जाएगी सबको. Those who need knowledge on tax,